I'd like to thank Gina for immortalizing me in song. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank Matlock for showing up.
Solve that crime.
And I want to start with some jokes that will alienate most of the audience.
All right.
This is for all you League of Legends players out there. Hey, you know when you're top lane and your jungler just won't gank? What's the deal with that? Or when your support forgets to buy a trinket? Get with patch 4.0, man. Come on. That was just for DK.
I feel like
So I recently found religion. It was in the cushions of my couch. I'm surprised I didn't look there earlier. It's not my religion, though, so if anybody lost theirs, come see me after the show. That's my way of saying that I don't believe in God, because I went to 9 years of Catholic school. And it wasn't like the reasonable arguments of Richard Dawkins or Bill Nye the Science Guy on that debate. Anybody see that debate? Great debate. Well, I don't care what side of the fence you're on. Go check that debate out. But it was just this weird dichotomy I discovered where they talk about, oh, God's an all-loving being. He gave his only son for us. And then immediately turn around and go, any God-fearing American, the wrath of God will come down. How is that possible with all the wrath over here and all the love? Get God some lithium. He needs to balance out. It's too much up and down. He needs a pick. Adam did a great job. You guys shout out to him. You know what? Keep it going for everybody that comes here tonight, because it's not easy. It's not. I am dying.
Is that recorded?
So, I'm still, for those of you who were here last time, you heard that I got a new job and I'm riding the train into the big city of Philadelphia. They wish they were a big city. But I didn't have any train jokes for you guys, but now there's like, with another year of it, give or take, under my belt, there's like a cast of characters that's being built. Particularly, I remember a young child named Richard. Now, I know his name was Richard because his mom kept going, Richard, get up off the floor. Richard, don't stay on the seat. Richard, get your face off the Richard. Richard, 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 Richard! The whole ride, 40 minutes of just Richard. Another cast, another member of the cast, if you will, is a kid I like to call Questions Kid. Because he just constantly asked any question, just everything ended in a question, and his mom was done. You could see it in her face and her eyes. She was done. She just wanted to get home, shove this kid into her father's arms, go into the bathroom and lock the door, draw a nice hot bath, lie in it, and then drown herself. He would just ask, he would just stare out the window and ask any question that popped into his head. And she would answer with the enthusiasm of a robot with dying batteries. Yes, trains go the other direction. Well, people don't live in those houses. That's why there's boards on them. Well, not everybody gets to choose what house, the color their house is. Just endless questions. But the best cast, it was just the best member of the cast, if you will, was a cameo appearance by a man who was very drunk. Like, needed help sitting down on the train drunk. And he was with one friend. I don't know if he was designated in any way. They were on a train, so. But he's sitting down, volume control in his voice, just gone, just shouting at the top of his lungs, awful stuff, clearly embarrassing everybody on the train. Like, everybody on the train has felt bad for this guy. But then he said the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. He turns to his friend and goes, "That's why I can't trust you, man. You're the 3 J's. Jewish, Jersey, and ginger." Two stops later, They realized they were on the wrong train. They had to get off and catch a train the other direction.
Fantastic.
So, soon I will not have to deal with SEPTA Regional Rail, only the subway, as I am moving to South Philly. You don't have to clap for that. Finally moving out of my parents' house at 32. That's not clap-worthy. that is tear-worthy.
You should get out, man.
But as we're looking for a new house, apartment, shopping around, a couple places, the first place we looked at, we were shown by an Asian woman. English, not her first language, very clear. First thing she says before she even opens the door to the apartment is, everything clean, everything clean, everything clean. We walk inside. Immediately on the left-hand side, black mold. Everything is not clean. And then, judging by the number of shoes in the foyer, it looked like the Octodad lived here. I expected to open up one of the closets and see the sushi chef going, shh, he'd be home any minute. So they're going through the house, room after room, every room, she goes, everything clean, everything clean. They're the shrine. I'm not familiar with the culture, and sure, a shrine, but there was an orange on it. I guess that's their custom. Half eaten by mold. And I'm thinking, you gotta change that orange. It's obvious he's done. He's had enough of this one. Give him another. I don't know who he is. Everything is not clean. Everything clean. Everything clean. So I have a question for the ladies in the audience right now, and that question is, when did you start taking shoe advice from Han Solo? Because I've been seeing in the city, especially, every other girl has got these knee-high, brown or black Han Solo boots on. They look like they're a Carillion smuggler marching to start the Millennium Falcon. And I can see look on their faces, they could never have won the Millennium Falcon off of Lando Calrissian in a game of Sabacc. They don't even know how to begin, they don't even know the rules. I'm just curious. But that's everything I got for you guys.